Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here with an energy read. Now this is actually a private reading that I am doing for someone. But when I got the cards, it is so reflective of the collective energy, especially over the last 2 days of what I can see. And so I'm going to share it for everyone. So thank you to the lady who has allowed me to share it. Because what I do is down the left hand side is their energies. And then down our side is our energies. And then in the middle, what's at the heart of us, and then the top energy and the grounding energy. And then also guidance on both sides. So guidance for them, guidance for them, for us. So the first thing is, I can just say, considering that we've been through the 1111 gateway, right at the top in both of our thinking space is the 1111. Which is quite amazing. So again, mirroring completely what is happening. So, you know, they're thinking that they want to change their lives. They're thinking the world is that, you know, they want the world to be their oyster, right? Because right at the grounding part of them is you. You are there holding the coin of truth. It's also number 6, which is the unconditional love path. And so what is so lovely is that this is the ground, this is right at the bottom of the deck, right next to what they're thinking about, right? They're thinking about you, which is why the world is their oyster. And we're thinking that we want the dream, right? And we want the dream to come true. And we want our transformation. And then the overarching energy coming in is this: all doorways will lead to light. Because you're on a pathway to unconditional love. It's number 6. So if you look there at the mirroring, just in the top row, right? This is what they're thinking. This is what we're thinking. This is the incoming energy or the overarching energy. And then this is what's at the bottom of the deck. So 6, 6, 11, 11. Which I was like, when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, you can't get much more of a gateway, right? Right at the top, the 11, 11. So both thinking the same things, right? Both thinking, I want to change my life. I want to take the leap of faith. I want to do different things. I want to have the world as my oyster. I want all doorways to lead to the light. I want to have my transformation, right? I want this to come in. I want to have, you know, the golden path to shine out for me. So, you know, completely in unison, right, in the thought process. Which is why it is causing so much, which you can see now at the heart of it, is causing so much emotional stuff going on. Which is why I can tell you exactly over the last few days exactly what. This is why I'm sharing this energy read, because it is so spot on. So yet again, so at what we're thinking about is exactly the same, mirroring each other. World is their oyster. We want to take the leap of faith, and for us it's about, we want to have dreams coming true. We want all doorways to lead to our love path. Now at the heart of them then, what is, they've opened that doorway to spirit. So at the heart of them, what they want is their freedom. They want to be set free, right? But they can't, because at the moment they're being tied by financial or practical or, you know, everyday life stuff is preventing them from moving forward. But their soul and their spirit is already gone through the door. It's already left, right? It's already on the way. And therefore that's why they want to create the change in their life, right? And so that's why they have this energy at the heart of them of being stuck out in the cold, right? Because they're not in the union, right? And that's what they want. So they are feeling envious of, you know, having that other life. You know, they're looking out and feeling like, I want to change my life. I don't want to feel like this person living in a shadow anymore, right? I want to be stepping forward into my union. And so this sense of, you know, union with the self as well, right? Because they're not in union with their self, because their spirit's left the door. It's already out the door. And their physical self is feeling constrained, which is why this is so, you know, which is why this energy in the middle of what you've been feeling, this emotional ride, has been about. Because actually how that relates back to us then is this feeling that we are, you know, how this is playing out is that because we feel like we're deceiving our soul, right? Because we're not together yet, right, in the physical. But that's what this is saying. It's about at the heart of us. We need to change this around, because actually this is just our thoughts making this happen, right? Because they're constrained to physical things that they can't move forward at the moment. But the spirit's already left the building. It's already coming. But that's why at the heart of us, we need to be aware of this. Because actually, you know, that feeling of questioning yourself about, is this real? Am I just deceiving myself? Is it really my soul path? All of those things, right, are exactly what caused this sense of unease in the middle, at the heart of you, at the heart of the union. And this is exactly what I've seen over the last couple of days. So many emails from people saying, maybe I'm just making this up. Maybe I don't feel, I feel really sad. I feel like this isn't really real. So you see how that plays out, because actually this is what the energies together, right? Remember, it's an energetic game, right? So the more that you can remain in the space of knowing that dreams are coming true, and knowing that you are not on a journey, that it is real. This is your soul path, right? This is why you're feeling like this at the moment, is because your soul wants to be together, right? It's already on that journey. You already are together by the heart. So that feeling, questioning it, asking yourself, is this really real, is actually hurting your heart. Hence why you feel sad, right? And so the guidance for that, what they're wanting though, is look at this, which is why, again, I had to share it, because they have the energy of walking away from things. Because what they want to do is they want to close the gate on the past, move into more unconditional love, right? Move towards the twin spirit energy, which is you. And so that's why, the fact that they have we have 1111 at the top with all doorways leading to love. And what they are wanting is, at the heart of them, their spirit has already left the door. It's already left the building. It's like, I want my union, right? Which is why I can't at the moment. So I'm feeling constrained and I'm feeling like I'm left out in the shadow. And because of that, we're feeling sad and we're feeling like, is this all crazy? Am I just making this up because they're not doing this, that and the other and all the other stuff? But because what they're wanting is they're wanting to walk away from the situations and everything that they're in, right? Because they want to walk into unconditional love. And so the guidance for them is this, which is about letting love out, basically, letting emotions out. So sometimes our tears need to flow freely so that we can feel cleansed and clear once more. Express your feelings and you'll be able to leave the past behind and move on to exciting new adventures ahead, right? So leaving the past behind, right? Look at that guidance. They're on a journey of walking away from things. This is a constant process that we're all in, all leaving behind things that no longer, suit our pathway anymore. Because actually we can't deceive our soul either, right? That's at the heart of us. There's things that we all need to let go of, so that we can become more and more and more of our soul self. And so the guidance for them is very much about let those emotions flow, right? And then it's all about expecting the unexpected, because actually throwing your hands up to the universe and saying, I don't know how this change is going to happen. I don't know how to do it, but I do know that I want the change. So it's very clear about setting the intent to the universe and then letting the universe manage it for you. Right, because actually just like the energy right at the top, all of the doorways lead to light, right? 24, the love path, right? All of these doorways, whether they're closed or open, they all lead to love. So what they're wanting is to walk away from things. And the guidance for them is, in order to bring in the change, expect the unexpected. So if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Right, so that's very much about saying, look at this, right? For them, it's about they're wanting to have the dream, right? They're wanting to take the leap of faith because you're holding the coin of truth for them. This is right there. You're right by their side on the love unconditional path. At the heart of them, they've already, the doorway's already open. The spirit's left the door. The spirit's like, I want to come into my union. But the reason why they're feeling left out in the shadow at the moment and they can't is because of these practical constraints that are holding them back, right? Having to open up to their emotions, right? Having to let the emotions flow, because actually in order to walk away from things and walk away from being behind the gate, you've got to open the gate to go through it, right? To let things go. And what they're saying is, the guidance is, you've got to have the change. In order to have the change, you need to open the doorway. And look at the card. They've opened the door and she's peering through, right? So and here, the gate is open. Because the gate has been open, because right at the top of the reading, we have the 1111 gateway, which leads to light. I mean, which is why it's just so brilliant, right? How spirit work. I mean, it's just quite amazing. So the other guidance for them is about the be happy card, right? So it's about the guidance, for both of us, because remember, we're on a soul journey together. So the guidance for them is also applicable for you. So your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy, moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playing and splashing in it. So that is their guidance, remember. That's what the universe is saying to them. Their spirit is saying to them, look, be happy in this moment, because when you're happy in the moment, then actually that's when you have the gateway to walking away from everything will just appear for you, because all doorways will lead to love and all doorways will lead to light. So there really is no sense of having to feel like you're outside of the union. And for us then, making us feel like this sense of emotion inside and starting to question, is this really our soul path? And, this making us feel like this, right? Just like this guy's face, the shadow side of thinking, questioning everything again. So, but because the overall union energy, guidance from the Nature's Oracle is true love. So I'll be back with the second part of this reading. Okay, bye.